My problem with choosing a side in politics is that, like, you can win cheating, you know, you can try to win wars with torture and, imprisonment programs and bombings and insurgencies. But, like, if you win through, you know, like what we always said, right? Winning hearts and minds. Like, if you went in and helped people and showed them that your ideas were better and help people. I mean, I'm talking in this country, just, everybody's so tribal. You got to pick red or blue, right? Crips or Bloods, Republicans or Democrats, right? And, I mean, it just doesn't seem like there's any integrity, right? Yes, like all the shit Trump University and like these charities with his family and all that stuff, like, yeah, that's just fucked up, And people talk about, like, well, what has Hunter Biden really done? All we saw was him doing drugs on the thing. Yeah, because that's the distraction. That's what they want you to focus on. They want you to focus on the drug thing. They don't want you to focus on his involvement in China, with the financial markets there. And I mean, I don't know. I heard some grumblings about Ukraine stuff, but I'm not hearing too much about that now. It's like when everybody was coming after Matt Gaetz, right, about being a pedophile, right? And again, I don't, I've never voted for a fucking Republican in my life, and they call him a pedophile. The motherfucker ain't been charged with shit. That's a fucked up thing to be known for, right? Just like Monica Lewinsky, that's a fucked up thing to be known for. I mean, at least Monica Lewinsky sucked the dick, right? I mean, we don't even know if Matt Gaetz did any of the shit that they said because he ain't been charged. But I'm just, like my thing is like you got to come at it equally, right? Like I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. Yes, I've only voted for Democrat candidates, right? But I'm looking at that now, right? And I think we need a viable third party. But my thing is like, you have to have. I was thinking, you have to, you got to take emotions out of politics. But then I was thinking, no, you don't. I mean, you can be emotional about some things, right? But you can't let it get in the way of your integrity, though, right? Like, I've said this before. Well, I didn't say it, but Malcolm X said this. He said, I only want the truth. I don't care who delivers it. I mean, shouldn't we all feel that way? And if we can have a little empathy for each other's, point of view, might go a lot further than just saying, "Oh, you're a fucking Nazi," or you know what I mean. Like, I got a client yesterday. Right, his name's Chris, and he voted for Trump twice, and but he says he probably won't vote for him again. And but anyway, like I was telling him how people calling me a right winger or a Trumper. And he was fucking dying. He was like, I mean, literally, he was laughing, and he's like, dude, you're basically like a fucking social. I mean, he said that, right? And I'm like, yeah, and he's like, but you got common sense, you look at things objectively, right? And and try to critically, I guess, right? And try to get to the other side of shit, right? And just see, I'm trying to make. Instead of just shooting from the hip, I'm trying to make the decisions or my mind up about situations, especially in the news, government, and all that stuff, waiting for some of the evidence, right? Like, so this Trump stuff, we don't really know what they found, what they didn't find, what the reasoning for it is. I mean, it seems like, well, it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. I'm not going to say it. It doesn't fucking matter, right? We'll find out when the evidence is released, right? And if someone's breaking the fucking law, or yeah, I mean, if someone's breaking the law, then especially like espionage and shit like that, like bury them under the fucking jail. I don't care, all of them, But look into like people say, oh, again on the Hunter Biden laptop thing, like there's other shit in there that should alarm us, Not smoking crack with hookers is the least of it. Yeah, I've known a lot of people who smoke crack with hookers, and they turn their lives around. So I mean, you never know. But That's the distraction part, right? That's the part that they want you to focus on, right? And then you go, well, they're just trying to discredit the president. Hunter's not president, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I get that. But what about the other stuff? That way, when anybody says, oh, well, there's this on it as well, then they go, oh, wow, that's been discredited. But, it's been discredited as real. But yeah, hey, whatever. I don't know. Just, integrity goes a long way, right? Like, we didn't used to torture not because we couldn't torture. You know what I mean? Like, no, we can torture. We're really good at it. But we didn't do it because we were better than that, right? Better than that. We were always the shining beacon on the hill, right? Like, of freedom, right? And where you wanted to be for innovation and be able to get ahead, and integrity. The country had integrity, right? Yeah, I don't know. Have a good Saturday, everybody. I got to go to work in a while. Peace.